My name is Ananya and I am a BTech pre-final year student. I am documenting my journey towards GSoC 2026. In this video, we will be discussing about how to choose an organization. So, to actually get started, I first selected my niche. And for me, since I was having a background in Python, I chose Python for my initial phase. Okay, we will first check the organizations that appeared in previous GSoC years. So for that, we will go onto the official site of Google Summer of Code. Let's search on web for Google Summer of Code. This is the actual site, and yeah, here it pop-ups that organization application was open until February 3rd, which is already closed. So here we will go and yeah, on this page you can find the official details of Google Summer of Code 2026 for now. So we will check out the organization of the year 2025 for an example. What we actually have to do is that we have to find out the organizations which appeared in previous year. Okay, because we are going to track them by their frequency of appearing in GSoC, because that way we will get to know that which organization will appear in this year also. Okay, we will get an idea to predict. So for 2025, we will check out, for example, we will check the artificial intelligence category, and here lots of many other projects are, organizations are present like Alaska, API Dash. Let me explain you how does this dashboard actually works. So the first thing you will see is organizations, and here the project section. So we don't have to check out that for now since we are finding out the organization. So here is the different technologies which you can select, in which their field is, like the organization in which they are working on. Okay, and here you can search for the technologies, like we can search for React, if just in case if any organization uses. So these projects, 41 projects are showing in the result which uses React, so you can check out if you are a React developer. So this is a way of finding the organization on the page. Okay, one more page, let me tell you about that, is GSoC Organizations. Yeah, I will be talking about my journey also in later on videos in more detail. For now, let's find out any organization which appeared for like we have to find out the frequency of the organizations that are appearing in GSoC. So let's say the organization which I previously searched, Liquid Galaxy. So this is a very frequent organization. You can choose that if you have a good knowledge in Java, Linux, Flutter, Vue.js, JavaScript, Cesium, and all of that. This was all for how to find an organization in GSoC page. Okay, now let's come back to the ideology of finding an organization. So how I started was, let me mention you my journey. Okay, so this was the notebook I used for writing down the notes for GSoC, because yeah, just looking at the videos will not get you there. Okay, so if you are watching my content also, then make sure you have a paper and pen and you note down the things very clearly, so that in future you don't have to come back to watch the whole video for just a simple tip. Okay, so whatever feels you right, just note it down. Let's start by the actual way of thinking for choosing an organization. Let me tell you a brutal truth. GSoC is definitely not easy, and for that you have to work hard. If you want to choose an organization, before that you have to choose your niche. How will you select the correct technology in GSoC? I will be talking about that also in later videos. And about my journey in GSoC. So this is the 20th week of my GSoC journey, and in the past week, about the progress, I have worked on a migration, basically that is a migration of a project. Like, a project is in some specific tech and I'm migrating it to another. Regarding that, I will discuss in another video in more detail. For now, I have a complete idea on how to get started with that migration project. So for the next week, I will be focusing more on migrating its other pages, since I have migrated the home page last week. And in the next week, I will be focusing on another page, and we'll be discussing more on my journey, my organization, and my contribution in that organization. So this was all for how to choose the right organization for your GSoC preparation, and see you again with another video. If you are having any doubt, drop a comment down below and I will be answering all your doubts. So with that note, trust the process, stay curious, stay consistent, and keep scripting.